Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Kingsvein. It's a tactical RPG Metroidvania. Effectively, you're exploring this ruined kingdom with a kind of Metroidvania exploration mechanics and logic, which sounds really cool to me. I like heavy exploration games in smaller spaces rather than big open worlds, and so this seems pretty cool. It came out last January, and I've been meaning to kind of cover it since, but just been busy, and it's usually not my kind of game to cover anymore. I don't do a whole lot of strategy RPGs. They tend to be a little slow. But I picked this one up idly to just be like, hey, it's the end of the year. Let's see if this belongs on my like unmissable, underrated indie gems list. And it was really good. So I figured I'd actually recorded a video on it. It's going to take a little bit to do some character customization. So let's skip ahead a little. Dark Augur Wander. Contact with the neighboring castle of Kingsvein has been cut off over a year now. Scouting reports indicate wisp activity near the area. Go to Kingsvein, re-establish contact with King Arkor, and eradicate any and all wisps. Mordril, second acolyte of the High something. I love this music. Immediately very Final Fantasy, and I love the fact that my character just like dives into combat as the cold open. I also love the tutorial just being kind of super simple. There's not much preamble on this, and it feels really good. Obviously, the pixel art's a little on the vague side, but whatever. Okay, so first and foremost, let's take a look at myself. So the game has a couple of things to note. It's a freeform class customization system, so you can have two classes equipped simultaneously, so I'm going to put on Mystic immediately. Actually, well, I was going to try and move Knight down here, but I guess I'm going to put Mystic and Knight. There we go. Because I want my character to be somewhat of a mage, I picked a Dark Augur background. Maybe it's over here? Yeah, well above 10 MP. Damage reduces MP instead of health, and when you have exactly 0 MP, instantly regain 50% of MPs. So I want to be very much a magic boy. Absorb. Dispel all status and terrain effects at the target. Recover 1 mana per effect dispel. What we want to do is actually get one of these, like, spells. And then I also have my wyvern mount. So I can actually, like, ride around on the sucker, which is kind of neat. So let's do that, because it's going to be so much faster if I'm actually doing that. Let's see. Anything to interact with. We've got a cupboard, which has a gambeson. Might as well pop that on. Let's see. Cupboard doesn't have anything else. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's continue on. But yeah, game wastes almost no time getting started. Z or X to attack. Let's go through here. And not much for exploration at this stage of the game. We're still very much in the prologue, but that's fine. I wonder if we actually get the ability to talk to one of these later. Maybe. Begin combat. I guess I could have moved things around a little bit more, but whatever. Let's see. Right click. Oh. Whoops. Undo. There we go. Forgot that. What? Oh, I see. Right click and then left click is what I'm looking for. Controls take me a little bit of getting used to. I used to play these games on my Game Boy Advance as a kid. Or games like this as a kid on my Game Boy Advance, and as such, I'm not exactly used to. Just pop over here, because we can just move straight through. We want to take out these eye things before they do anything, because I believe they specifically will revive nearby units. Wander, I finally caught up to you. Perfect timing, give me a hand. With pleasure. Flint Sledge, let's go. I think our characters are also like weird rock people, which makes this extra fun, weird, and cool. Okay, so that's going to start reviving a thing. Left click an ally, make it their turn. So, okay, looks like I just control my entire setup as a singular group, which is nice. Okay, let's do Grant next. Move here. Main character can fight the ogre, no problem. We don't necessarily care. Oh, already acted. I might. Nope, we can't actually go stand onto the rubble. It just takes more movement to get there. But yeah, it looks like they're probably going to be beating up my mount. It doesn't have as much health. But I'm not too worried about that in this situation. Oh, T to end. Whoops. But yeah, I'm so used to controller controls, it's actually a little weird not controlling one of these games. But it seems like there's just too many options going on at once, so probably easier that I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be I'd say it was gonna be a little tough, but there it goes. And then we just got an eye thing. Let's see. Let's finish it off. When I did my like test recording of this, immediately lost my wyvern because I wasn't careful. And I think it's also the most vulnerable party member. Everyone hold up all right? Good. Well fought, well fought. Ah, just like old times, isn't it, Wander? Zavard, what brings you here? Well, I happen to overhear your mission from the second acolyte. It's completely mad, a suicide mission, sending you off alone and practically unarmed like this. So me, Flint, and Sledge, your two most loyal retainers, hatched a plan to aid you. Didn't manage to get together much equipment, but we made it in time. What about your duties as a holy knight? Mere guard duty, they won't miss me. Your task is direct from the High Mancer. Nothing's more important than that. So second acolyte of the High Mancer. Okay. So let's be off. We got wisps to hunt. That we do. I wonder if I can actually send him back. I wonder if that changes anything. Oh, before I forget, you remember how to spend experience, right? Yeah, just click on my character, and I can mess with things. So, because I equipped the Mystic Knight, I actually now have enough experience that I could level up one of these. So, Hurl a Fireball deals 3 fire damage. All fire attacks on empty tiles leave behind flames that deal damage. We have Arc, zaps 2 targets for 2 lightning damage. All lightning attacks are also electrify blood for 1. Orb that deals 3 damage and pushes all adjacent 1 tile, or Blood Spike. Spike that does 2 damage, absorb blood under the target to deal 5 extra. Ooh. Is this blood? Yeah, that is blood. I kind of like the idea of doing blood spikes, so we're going to stick with that for now. We can also upgrade it. Each rank adds an extra range. We also have passives, like Draw Power, War Mage, Ley Lines, and then I can also invest in stat points. Also, one other thing to note, each class has its own separate experience bars. So for example, because I have Knight equipped, I also have enough experience that I could get Ready, Brave, or Bide. For my Ready, Brave, or Bide for my like Knight moves if I want to. So Ready, you can effectively prep an attack. Brave increases your strength by 1 for 2 rounds. I'm gonna pick that up just to see if I can actually use that actively. And for the rest of these, well, I don't know. Do we want Zavard to even be a Mystic? Can I not? I might not be able to take it off at this point. Maybe I can? Okay, I can just do none. I think I'll have Zavard be a just melee guy. Okay, and they have enough for Ready or Brave. I'm probably just going to give him Brave, and it looks like he starts with Bide. Flint is by default a Mystic. So why don't we give them Flame, just so they can actually do something. And then Sledge is probably going to be another... Oh, is lined up to be a Mystic, but I think Sledge is going to be a Knight. We'll give him Brave. And they have a Spiked Ball and a Rusty Chain. Does less damage, but does let them attack diagonally, which is probably useful. Okay, so next up... Oh! I can even... boost my mount? Looks like it's got its own, like, classes and abilities. I don't know if I can give it other ones. It says War Beast none. I wonder if I can actually give it... other features. Alright. We'll have to let these mounts go, unfortunately. They aren't war mounts like yours, Wander. They wouldn't survive a minute in here. Go on, then. That was fair enough. I like that music. It's very, like, old-school SNES Final Fantasy, in a good way. Uh-oh. That's probably not good. What in Graven? Wander, look! That's a massive force. We're in big trouble. Now I could run into this group and immediately die, or we just wait. Unfortunately, because I've played this moment before, I know exactly what to do, which is to say, nothing. Wanderbots, stay calm, we'll find a way out of this. This way. I would have flipped that switch on the way out, but whatever. I think we lost them. Thank goodness. And you, whoever you are. Why did you help us? Still not safe here. Let's keep moving. I'll answer your questions soon. Why not answer their questions now, Ramir? Sure, there's a lot to chat about. Ah, excellent. Fellow diecast. It's such a relief to see some friendly faces. Shut up. Don't speak to them. Let the outsiders talk, Ramir. Why not, unless you haven't told them you're turning them over to the Silver Prince. You're turning us over? Or maybe even worse, since you're basically an outsider yourself, you're going to disobey the prince and hide them like you're hiding now. I bet they don't even know what you are. Why don't you take off that cloak and show us all? You killed him! Get him! Well, fair enough. Looks like we're on, whoever this person's team is. Begin combat. I guess we should tweak this a smidge. Let's take, Flint and Sledge, put them in the back. Move here. There's an enemy down here, there's this guy here, and then these three here. Should be fine. Okay, so let's look at some things. So you can actually press left click and pull out a big magnifying glass and like take a look at people. So diecast, the dominant humanoid species in Graven. Shortly after birth, their body melds with minerals. Diecast are separated into social castes based on their composite materials, the lowest being the most common Graven rock or junkstone. The highest caste meld with corporist, treasured lifestone that grants diecast great strength and durability. Though as like starting stats go, the like basic stuff, junkstone gives you a 20% experience booster compared to corporist, which gives you 2 health and 1 mana, which feels pretty bad. Wyvern, technically a mini wyvern. These hardy beasts have been bred to serve as the ideal mount. Different wyvern breeds exhibit different capabilities, but they all share the same loyal spirit. In combat, wyverns can only be mounted or dismounted from adjacent tiles, but they protect their rider from any and all effects, besides healing. Huh. Didn't know I could actually mount it in combat, though I think I'm going to use it as an independent fighter. And Scurio, strange fuzz-covered creature that hails from the realm of Aral. Though soft and weak compared to diecast's hard stone, they make up for it with increased agility and resistance to cold. Originally when I made my characters, I actually didn't realize that the diecast were stone people. I just called them Flint and Sledge because I was just like, I don't know. Let's... Okay, so that does take up the whole action. Not sure if I actually care for that. Maybe it'll boost my damage tremendously, and therefore make it worth it. Okay, he's got blood underneath him, so blood spike. Okay, I guess I might as well move back 1. And then let's just hit this guy. Not enough damage. Whatever. Let's undo. No, that's fine. Yeah, the problem is, for whatever reason, my enemies really, really hate my mounts. And something I've never quite been able to fathom. Because they will 100% go out of their way to fight my mount. Okay, so it's like, it is a damage boost. Hard to tell if it's worth it, though. Okay, so I can... Yeah, so it looks like the more blood that's on the ground, the more damage this does. That's neat. I'll have to see if there's any means to functionally gain more mana per turn. Or even regain mana at all. Just take him out. You know what? I'm gonna have Grant move back a little bit, just so he doesn't get hit too much. Should be fine. Luckily, we just heal back up to full out of combat, so I don't have to worry about taking too much damage as long as I don't take, like, a ton. I think I can just move around here. Oh, and just take this guy out, actually. Okay, move here. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, T is the undo action button, which is not really what I meant to do. I meant to actually undo, move forward, and just hit the guy, actually. Because I think my character does 4 damage in a melee attack. I think I had him boost his strength. I have no idea. God, this is like the most Final Fantasy music you could ask for. I love it. Okay, oh yeah, undo has no related buttons. Luckily, I can just kill him off. Unfortunately, we have to Mary Goose Chase a mage. A little rude, but it's fine, we're good. And yeah, so these two actually gain more experience than normal. We need to leave before more arrive. Once we're in that tower, we'll be safe. Okay. So, move to the left or right edge to see your items. Oh, so like over here? Yeah, got it. But yeah, let's just run around looting everything in this immediate area. I wonder if there's a way that I can... Shift click sends it straight to my stash. Now, does that send it to my stash? Okay, no, this is my stash. Which I think I also pull it up from that. Look, journal, map. Interesting. Well, easiest thing I can do, hop back on this and start looking around. It feels like I should be able to actually walk in there, but I guess I can't. This looks pretty nothing protrusions. This area honestly comes off as a little gross. Blobs and boils and who knows what else. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything for me to explore at the moment, so let's just go here. There's an infestation in here. Keep your distance and they'll ignore you. Follow me. We're safe here for now. You can rest. Hello there. My name's Byron and this is our small shelter. Who are you all? I'm Dark Augur Wander and my comrades. Holy Knights of Ard. This is Sledge and Flynn. I'd say it's a pleasure, but given the circumstances being that Kingsvein is a festering hellhole. What happened exactly? It was like this when I got here. Roughly 6 months ago, I came here as a mercenary to find this. And Byron's had a bit of a head injury. Found him in wretched condition. It's a miracle he survived, and now he can't remember much. There's an army of wisps here, yet we were attacked by our own kin. What the hell's going on in the city? Who are the men that attacked us? I wonder what this is. Fellow survivors, just a bunch of thugs throwing their weight around. My best understanding is this. About a year ago, there was a coup against King Arkor led by his son. Call him the Silver Prince. Around the same time, wisps attacked. Instead of killing everyone, for some reason the wisps are now working with the prince. Now they give us scraps of food, but in exchange, we can't leave and we have to turn over any corpus and any outsiders we find. Hold on, aren't you an outsider, Ramir? For whatever reason, the prince's soldiers let me go despite being an outsider when I arrived 6 months ago. Outsiders are usually killed when the prince gets his hands on them. And big rewards go to the finders, but we won't be turning you in. You can hide here as long as you like. Damn, I was right. Really is a suicide mission. I've been in worse situations. We exterminate the wisps one by one like always. I was hoping you'd say something like that. I'm ready to get out of here, even if I die trying. Ramir, my spear is yours, Dark Augur. Let's kill some wisps. I'll support you all by scavenging. I can find you some useful equipment, I'm sure. I appreciate it. We'll start first thing tomorrow. Good. Let's get some rest then. Alright, let's look around. So this is kind of the campsite. Unlike campfire, needs flame to be useful. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it at the moment. Hello, Wanter. How can I help? Trade or advice? So we can actually buy things from the guy. So this is probably how much money we have. Party equipment, bandage, junkstone club. So we got some stuff that we could potentially get rid of. He sells essence stone. Improve the skills of the user. Lockpick. Breaks after use though. Goggles. Prevent you from being blinded. Let's see. Empowers magic, but reduces max HP. That's honestly fine. Obviously, I can't afford it. But I could see that being really good on my character. Who cares how much mana I have as long as I'm just blitzing through it kind of quickly. Okay, so let's look around. Broken switch. Some kind of housing situation. I guess the best thing I can do is just hop back on Grant and run around. So rock, we have a slate. Okay, it seems to be tutorial information, nothing more. Wait, are these stairs? Oh, they are stairs. Commoner's grounds. Okay, so, oh, of course we're up high. That's interesting. That makes this kind of our base situation. We can see down below, too. Oh, that's nice. And, you know, just little details like that are kind of fun to play around with and see. Brazier spilled. Jar barrel. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do. Sealed door cannot be unlocked. So, I guess we go back down. Okay, now I think at this point I'm free. Should we start by shooing away these beasts? Careful, they're quite dangerous if you get close. They kept us safe by scaring thugs away from this tower, but we can clear them out if you feel ready to. Let's look around. What else do we have? Because I think I am going to have to fight him if I go anywhere else. So, where to begin? Let's get the area near the tower first. Solid plan. If we run into any trouble, we can always come back to this tower to rest. Ultimately, if we ever want to make it past that massive force in the keep, we better exterminate some wisps. They can't hide within man-sized bodies, so we should seek out larger beasts in the area. Killing at least 4 should thin their ranks, but the more we take out, the better. Okay, so I can also move down here. Okay, so we've got a big rock here that I can push against. And explore. The music's great. I like the pixel art. It's very retro, but in kind of a comforting fashion. I was wondering why everything was, like, locked off and hard to explore previously. Ooh. Garans. Let me take a look. Diecast corpse inhabited by a wisp node. These pseudo-undead relentlessly pursue any that are deemed a threat. Continuously grow stronger the longer combat drags on. Once slain, the node within is sure to escape and wreak some more havoc if not stopped. We also have an empowerment sigil and some other things. I'm going to leave that for a moment. I want to see if I can find any easier fights. Tattered cloak. Easier fights, and I should probably also take a look at my character's equipment, because some of them are definitely not wielding anything. So this is me. I've got an ore blade and gambeson, which gives me some more HP. So what's this? An accessory. Looks like I can wear it as both. We also have an old shield. So, rusty spear, rusty sword, or flail. I think I'm going to go for raw damage more than range. Put in your hand, light the way. I think there are mage. I guess they can have both. Bandage, bludgeon. Oh, so we might want to worry about damage types at some point. So sure. Let's do 2 spears, just so we're not... Actually, do you want to give him a club? Yeah. If it's sledge, he should club it up. Give him a spear just so he has a little bit of a range attack. Yeah, let's just look around a little bit more. Oh, actually, you know what? Do we want to just fight the gnoll? It's just one guy. Okay, sledge. Him there. I can put my character on this side. Actually, let's swap these two. Because what I want to do is kind of surround this sucker, so it can't go anywhere. Because that means I can also use stuff like Bide to actually do damage to it. Let's see. Knee. There's blood underneath. Oh, it's a growl, not a knoll. That's fine. Whoop. Okay, so Bide. Delayed attack deals 250% damage. It's not moving. I don't think it can move in this circumstance. Ooh, it hurts, but so does Bide. Chisel unlocked. Ooh, is that a class? Yes, it is. Scoundrel that chips away with debilitating effects. Swap them. Okay, so Chisel seems to be more of kind of a melee fighter. Lacerate, 50% damage, and inflict bleed for 2 turns. Bleed does 2 damage per tile moved. Sunder, fragile, increases all damage taken. Gouge, movement and attack ranges to 1. Chain, toss a chain, pull your target to you. 80% damage, plus 30% per negative status effect on the target, and 30% per ally adjacent to the target. Ooh, those are very good. Okay, what else do we have? 2 targets for 2 damage. It's not a bad idea. Otherwise, I could save up and boost Blood Spike, but I kind of want to see what some of my other options are. So let's go for Electrify for the time being. Each rank adds 1 more target. Zavard. Yeah, the other thing I might want to do is save up and grab some of these. Oh, every X amount of experience gives us a star. Weapon attacks you make during your turn. Well, they're the one with Bide, aren't they? So Bide might work. Preparing a delayed weapon attack, you're immune to pushes and pulls. And then there is just also counter, which is very good. The main question is, does Bide count as not during my turn? I think I might want to save up for counter anyway, just because it seems a little bit more practical. Right. And the last one was Flint. So each rank adds extra range. Do we want to give them burst? I'll give them burst just to see which ones do what. Okay. Oh, so Chisel requires 250 night experience. Mystic is 300. Ah, this is neat. I like this class system. It seems fun. I wonder if it goes any deeper than this. It also doesn't seem like there's too much of a cross. Oh, there is. So Dragoon requires a little bit of a crossover. But maybe the game's not long enough to have like a really extensive class system. One thing I was going to say though is from the tutorials I read, 1, you can have 2 classes equipped, but then you can also have 3 passives equipped, and then all of these stats carry over regardless of who you're playing as. It's a fun progression system and seems like it has a lot of depth to it. I don't know, I'm a sucker for games. Ooh, Junkstone. Thrown, deal damage even if your inventory is full. Some chits. Cupboard. Seems like the cupboard is capped out though. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me explore earlier, even though there was like super obvious buildings that I could go into. So we get a rusty crossbow. Ooh. Probably them rather than a spear. I don't have anybody that specifically feels like this is the ranged character. But we also don't have any classes that seem like they fit that bill either. Yeah, I don't know how to get into that one. Let's go around here. Some bones. I truly do not know what's worth keeping and what's not. But I figure considering everything, I might as well grab whatever. Wisps dissected. Description of wisps' biological workings. L to look at it. Wisps, an intelligent sorceress creature of tendril and sinew. Wisps often inhabit the dead, using their tendrils and magic to puppet the victim. Wisps cannot occupy smaller creatures such as diecast, instead using spontaneously created extensions of themselves known as nodes. Doing so is draining for the wisp, and can only create a limited number of these nodes. I'm gonna snag that just in case it's actually useful or valuable. Let's see. There was a map earlier. Yeah, so you can actually see the whole area that I've been to and can explore. So snag some more junkstone. I don't know if I'll be able to use it for anything, but it seems practical to do so. Can I break those? No. I see. So control click limits how much can be picked up. I think I can hop down here. Yeah. I don't know if there's much benefit to it. But yeah, I'm mostly just trying to find everything that is possibly useful before we start doing any big fights. And who knows, I might find like another lockpick or something. Oddly enough, as much as I like the freeform movement, I almost wonder if I'd actually like this better if it was pure grid-based. Just because it would make maneuvering around and hitting certain targets while exploring a little easier. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oops. Do not hop off your mount. It makes things so much harder to tell what's going on. Hey, either these rocks are actually useful for something or nothing at all. So what is a Gurog? We only have 8 HP, so that's probably not that bad. Toothy, pudgy animal commonly found throughout Graven. They're often domesticated and kept as pets or guard animals. Groaches are docile unless their voracious hunger goes unfed. They're known to devour almost everything. Instead, a groach can survive for weeks, chomping on graven soil. Okay, so it looks like there's like 4 of them there. And now that we know those bubbles can hold things, it's not a bad idea for me to... it's not a bad idea for me to pop every single one of them. Gross as it is. When zap, 2 damage to all enemies nearby. That's interesting. Okay. I think we just go around and approach from this direction. Do we fight him? I think we do. We want the experience. Let's go with that. God, I'm such a sucker for this kind of game. I don't know, something about like short tactical fights just feels really good to me. Okay, so we've got like a little bit of blood beneath that. Or I can just zap 2 of these guys simultaneously. Seeing as there's a little bit of blood underneath that one does even more damage, it seems very much worth it. Move forward. Give it some fire. Just strength boost. Oh, it's not dead. It just looked dead. Oh, and the spikes don't do bonus damage. Good to know. Yeah, it just looks super dead to me. Oh, I bet if I had a push, I can... Yeah, damage when moved onto. So we might want to consider picking up some pushes. These are going to do 3 damage, 3 damage. I'm going to move here. Let's see if I can do a lightning. Nope, can't. Blood spike. Undo that movement then. Yeah, do I do a blood... movement. Oh, you know what I should probably do with this character? I should probably have them go ditch their sword. Or not ditch their sword, but give the sword to somebody else. That can actually benefit from the damage. Okay, so what is this? Unstable mass. Does damage to everyone when damaged. Good to know. Well, we've unlocked some classes here. So we have Melder. Commands flesh and soil. Sure. So what's Melder do? Mend, so healing ability. Delayed heal that revives, restores 8 HP. Cures negative status elements. Does not delay when the target's... Delay the target's turn when reviving. Creates a growth. Growths heal 5 to anyone that ends their turn on them. Useful. Stalagmire. Slows things down and does some damage. Surround the target with spikes that do 2 damage. Rude. Delayed shockwave, 6 damage in a wide square, but does not affect the caster or tiles with blood. And push 2 tiles in a wide line. Alright, it's kind of good. Let's see, I think Flint... Yeah, I'll also give him Melder. At some point I'll look into maybe getting Dragoon. Okay, so what do we have? Lacerate, Sunder. I think I'm feeling Sunder. Yeah, each rank adds 10% damage. I think we want to save up for counter, though. There's Sledge add. Still 200. Yeah, because we want to get counter attack. That just feels like a really good passive to work with. Alright, anything else down here? No, we kind of cleared this whole area. I like the dynamic line of sight. I think that adds a decent amount of flavor. What do these do? One use organic throwable, 5 damage. Can be used even when your hands are full. Ooh. Protrusions, and there's an odd service, probably a button, but I think I'm gonna have to go around to get access to it. Oh, and you can see if the bubbles have something in them, because it'll be like a dark spot. And who cares if we take damage, because I'm going to heal back up to full just as I run around. As long as I don't take the damage and immediately walk into a fight. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to go around, which means I'm probably going to have to fight those creatures on the inside. If I want to do that. 1. Looks like I'm kind of locked there. What else do we have? A couple of doors I can go in. Oh, Angram. Ooh. They have nothing to say, apparently. Revives an adjacent ally. That's useful. Not like there's much else going on there. Bunch of rocks barring my path. Actually looks like there's a handful of folks in the area. Glon. Better watch it. The eyes of the prince are everywhere. No, can't talk to you. No. So this is like an actual neutral town of sorts. You're knights? I don't recognize you. No, don't explain. I don't want to know. It's my corner. Just ask anybody. I was here first. Ruined book. Couple of cupboards. Does have a lantern. Stay away from Angram. Don't trust him. Yeah, so a little kind of settlement-y place up here. With, I mean, I'd suppose survivors. What do you want? I already gave Grell all my food yesterday. Wait, you're not one of Grell's. My mistake. Never mind. It doesn't look like there's much I can do here. Let's see. Might as well pop the bubble, seeing as we're here. Nothing to do there. I love the idea of... Wait, can I break these? Okay, I can break them. I don't know if it's practical for me to do so, or if there's a benefit to it. Aye, those are the same outsiders that killed Coradel. Lowstones ain't even hiding. Let's bag him for the prince and collect, shall we? Well. Okay, that should be fine. How do we do this? Do we just drub this guy into oblivion? I think so. Let's maybe have my mages do it. Actually, let's have my main character move here. 4. Let's actually undo that. Have him move down. We want to add just a little bit of blood to the ground. Because this way I can zap... Oh, it has to be the next guy. Because, yeah, they have to be within range of each other. Okay, let's undo that then. Question. If I do that, I do hit my own teammate. I had to check. Not the most keen on it, for obvious reasons. Okay, he's done. So then we can just move here and blood spike that guy for... Admittedly, it's only 3 damage, but it's fine. Ow. So dense unit formation's probably not a good plan. As that is going to get some of my army killed. Okay, so how much HP do they have? 14, 10, 11, 9. So I do also have burst. Has push 1. But no, I think we just want to hit this guy. Let's see. I do have Sunder. Ooh. Yeah, I'll mess him up. Okay. It's not gonna work. Undo. Yeah. Undo. Yeah, we definitely need that extra range. Oh! Okay, so it actually did 1 damage to everybody standing on the blood there. I don't see any major spear users. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna have to look into some healing. Oh, and they're blinded. Limits what I can do and where I can go pretty hard. Give them fragile, then move back a tile. Okay, hit that guy for a bit. Go for a bit of fire. Okay, they're fragile, can't do much about it. Sledge. Oh, can't swap. Could move. Kinda don't wanna. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Hit Sly Bolt. Oops. Okay, so that still did big damage. I'll take it. Yeah, unfortunately they're out for the count. You lose max HP when you go down, but that's the only real consequence. And then I'm just gonna have to go back and heal. Which should be fine. Alright, start moving down. End turn. Looks like they're completely out of mana. Let's just see about getting them more. Okay, who do I still have left in my lineup? Can Sledge move? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it didn't kill him. I should have just killed that guy. Ow. Yeah, we might want to go back and rest soonish after this. But I think I might also want to just invest in some light healing here. Oh. I have a freaking crossbow. How did I forget this? Okay, let's move here. Electrify him and then him. Take both of them out, and we're good. Alright. Punch the microphone. Sorry about that. Pop back on Graunt for the time being. Because it's going to be so much easier to manage all of these things if I'm not fiddling. Yeah, getting a lot of crossbows. What about these jar barrels? Yeah, so far they don't give me anything good. Okay, big one is we did pick up some maybe useful things. Linen robe. I'll put that on them. We got a shield. Reinforced with metal. Okay, or flail. Better than what he's got. Oh, let's see. Unloaded shotgun or crossbow needs to be reloaded. What else do we have? Some lockpicks. Another gambeson. Or mail. Oh, it's even better than a gambeson. Don't think I can do anything else with that one, but that's good. Yeah, a lot of junkstone clubs. Some bones. Often used to cut cloth into bandages. I don't know, something that I should play around with. So you can see, I think if they've lost max HP, because Ramir went down. And yeah, they're at 9 out of 9 HP. Okay, so what do we have? 210, 288. Okay, I'm up to 300, so what is ley lines? End your turn on a sigil or fortification, gain its bonus for 2 turns. That's kind of good. War Mage, do just more damage to adjacent enemies. That's pretty good. Deal adjacent damage and... Oh, deal more per adjacent flame and more blood per adjacent blood pool. Max 2. Draw power is still very good, though. And yeah, we still can't do anything. I do have soil shift, but I want the mend. You know what? I should probably give Zavard this. We'll give him chain. And they've got a star, too. So we can level up Bide, increase the damage. It's not a bad idea. do ready or charge? I'm thinking we learn charge. Nah. I was gonna learn... whatever. And endurance increases their max HP by 1. Oh, okay. So, interestingly enough, every 300 experience they get per class gives them a star. And then you can spend 1 or 3 stars with each of these. So rather than putting any points into health at this point, I should be saving up for a sword on this guy. Okay, where's Flint at? Could give him focus. That's extra max HP. Bonus damage with fire and lightning. Soil-based attacks, or 1 bleed with rune attacks and ice attacks. Is this a ruin spell? I'm assuming those are the tags in the top right. Yeah, it's gotta be. So, might actually be worth saving some of these up at the very least. Alright, let's go back to Wander, then hop on the mount. Keep looking around. We've got a couple of these. Needs a key or a lockpick. I don't necessarily want to start lockpicking things pell-mell until we know what we're getting. There's something over there, but it won't let me jump the gap this time around. Get in here already. You're not who I was expecting. Grell! We got back here, cupboard. Unlit lantern. I'm just gonna grab everything. I mean, it seems practical for me to just grab whatever. Ooh, thick drink recovers decent amount of stats. Cask with a spigot on the lid. Glig puddle. What a waste. Oh, maybe there was a way that I could have interacted with that. So do I want to go mess with Grell? Not sure. Oops. And what else do we have in this area? It's kind of my main one, is finding all of the like small incidental fights before I decide to do something bigger. So that's Tower District. Oh, this is the Tower District, probably. They seem not happy to see me. You're early. Wait, hold on, you're... Outsiders, boys up and at 'em. We'll be drinking like kings tonight. Not sure about that, but okay. Let's see. Swap them there. So in that case, maybe swap those two. Move him a bit closer. There we go. I think this is the guy with the spear. Hard to tell. Okay, make them fragile. Should have made them fragile to begin with. So we have charge, chain, brave, bide. I could set up a bide. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Hard to say. Go here. Should still be able to set them on fire. There we go. Why would he push? Okay, well, still a plus, though. We've now discovered that... Oh, there's more enemies on the other side. That's really bad for me, actually. Okay. Because, yeah, unfortunately, Ramirez already taken a whole smack of damage, which is not my favorite. Well, did get torque. Weird. And unfortunate. I should have given him... let's see. Could do that. Can't move him again. I guess there's no point in it. We'll just shoot that guy. I think there might only be 3, but they have to go a long way to get at me. I think we're fine, actually. We might have some casualties, but we'll be able to go back and heal soonish. There's 2 of them back there. Alright. This is definitely a little bit more of a saga than I thought it was going to be. Let's have the wyvern get on the other side of this guy so he can't run. Okay. Move here. Hit him with that. He's still blind, which is not my favorite. But at least we got the big strength bonus. Yeah. Ramirez probably gonna get knocked down. Undo. Let's go here. 3 damage. Yeah. There goes Ramir. Yeah, if I can get that healing unlocked. Ooh. Oh, did I forget about torque? Damn it. He exploded. Undo. Where can I go? No, I should probably move here. Do that. We could reload. I could do a zap, but that's a really piss poor idea at the moment. Yeah, he goes down. It's still fairly even odds. I got 4 of mine, he's got 3 of his, but his are starting to look pretty bad. Okay, so how do we do this? Move here. Bonk him. Slash him. And we move back. And turn. Is he on a bloody tile? I have no idea. Maybe not quite the zip zap that I was really intending for, but we got good enough. Okay, yeah, he still has to reload. Both of these guys are pretty limited in what they can do. Which is great. I think I'll just take them out before they can do anything. Strength up. And this blood spike should do a whole mess of damage. There we go. Whew. That hurt, but we've unlocked even more classes. Okay, so Vanguard unlocked. Oh, didn't get anything on this guy, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna go for War Mage. Don't forget to equip your new passive. There we go. Okay, Zavard. Right. Almost can get counter. What about them? Draw power, fire per adjacent flame, and adjacent blood pool. War Mage. Those are okay. Oh, absorb. Snag that. Commands flame and lightning. And we still don't have anything for that one. We could. Delayed explosion in area. Smite a target for 5. Push all adjacent 1 tile. Spray fire from yourself or an existing flame within 6 tiles to scorch 2 tiles for 3. Absorb fire within 2 tiles of the target to deal 1 damage and +2 per flame absorbed. If cast on an ally, recovers 4 mana per flame. Instead, send a spark that deals 2 damage through all contiguous blood, transforming it into oil. Oh no. Oil slows movement and deals 4 damage when ignited. Cripes. And then that has its own passives and its own bonuses too. This class system is actually absurd. I love it. Okay, so that increases strength gain. I was hoping to increase the duration of it, but whatever. And then yeah, let's wait until we can give this guy some flails skill. The extra HP would be nice, but I don't think we need it that deeply. Oh, gain more when healing, or clever. Use Knight and Mystic classes, but with higher experience costs. Yeah, I think we're gonna save up until my War Beast can get clever, rather than anything else at the moment. That's fun. I wonder if we can unlock other classes over time. Let's see, Savard. Oh, we also have a Vanguard class. Let's slap that on. Unyielding Frontline Warrior. Push multiple targets 1 tile, and deal 50% damage, 70% damage, push a tile, move forward a tile. Revive or heal an ally, cure ally's negative status, and then fortify. Neat. And then also has its own passives. Like, there's so many layers to this already. I'm honestly shocked and delighted. Like, I'd originally avoided covering this, I think mostly because I was busy. Just too many games coming out all the time. And so it's always kind of tough to like pick and choose what to cover and when. Ooh, Fine Gilg. So there is a reason to break some of these. Oh, I guess I absolutely should roll around with Sledge as my lead player just because they can attack on a diagonal. Grants 2 strength while your mana is reduced from negative effects. Interesting. There's some stuff to play around with in this. Chits. Doesn't look like there's too much else to play with in that section, but that's fine. I don't know. I just, it's a really well-made game. It has a lot of good ideas behind it. Oh, only opens from the other side. Like, the class customization is immediately Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics adjacent in a very good way. Doesn't quite have as much depth, but I'm sure this game is like half as long. Or considerably less than half as long is probably the answer. Okay, what am I wielding? Rusty sword. See, we also have a rusty old shield. Might actually be better on Ramir. So drinking it gets a permanent 1 mana. I'll have to figure out how to equip those items. give Ramir the extra health. They kind of need it. They've been getting kicked around a lot lately. Ooh, Bone Cuirass. I might throw it on the mage instead. Yeah, what else do we do? Not too much. I think actually at this point I should probably end the video more than anything else. I've seen a fair bit. I love what I see. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I very much am looking forward to playing more of this. Probably on my own. I don't think this is going to be a series kind of game, just because slow and tactical RPGs just don't quite vibe here. I'd have originally danced around these guys, but I think it's time. Okay, so this time around, we're actually going to move back. Okay, so it looks like max HP doesn't go down by much. Okay. Because I kind of want them to come at me. Okay, X. Can't do anything. Lightning, blood, can't do anything. Strength up. Strength up. Okay, then I can do a flame. There. Okay. If we're lucky, one of them is going to kind of move into this space. Nah, they're going for Ramir. They always go for Ramir. How could I expect anything differently? Oh, that works. Okay. Powers anybody on that sigil? I wonder... No, that's got to be physical. I guess I could move them there and try and take a pot shot. Oh, what am I doing? If I do this... Oh, it only does one. Interesting. Okay, let's just go to this one. No, that's not gonna work. Move them around. Undo. Well, I guess I'm just moving close, because this is the only way I'm going to be able to hit this guy. But I guess that we get bonus damage for fighting in close quarters. Do we take the... Oh, no, we hop over the fire. Awesome. And they're fragile, so they take even more damage. Ooh, we are actually kind of schmancing them. Nah, that was kind of what I was afraid of. I'm going to move here, try and use the crossbow. 6 damage. That's the good stuff. Let's see. Stab them both. Move here. Have this guy. Oh, that's me. No, I want Flint. Did Flint already... Oh, Flint already acted. Yeah, it did take a little bit of self-harm there, but it took out the, eye stalks, the wisp nodes. I guess it's not that important. Shoot it. We're good. Nice and easy. It gets me even more experience in classes and things. On the bodies. The bodies disappear over time. There we go. It gets me more stuff. Shears. Barrel. I might honestly have to just give my like primary player character flail just so I can hit things kind of at an angle. That actually was not that bad. It looked like it was going to be a little bit more punishing than it actually was. But hey, anyway. Might as well mention that Kingsvein is available now on Steam and has been out for a while. It's got mod support, it's had a couple of quality of life patches, everything about it is fine and dandy, and honestly a lot of fun. Like I said, very much looking forward to playing this more on my own, I think. Do we want to... Needs a key or a lockpick? I do have some lockpicks. Yeah, let's just see what's inside. Okay, here's the question. Oh, I wonder if I can take those empty, Ooh, that was a lot of money. Oh, I can just fill the... Got it. Don't break those. I bet I can just refill constantly that way. All right, anyway. I guess with all of this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. I know I've been on a bit of an incremental kick lately, but I think I'm going to try and feature a couple of underrated games that are on my list in my library that have come out this year and other years that I wish more people knew about and played just because I think the game's cool. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.